Well, hi to my YouTube subscribers. Well, I personally haven't had problems obtaining a Thai tourist visa or a visa exemption. My last multi-entry tourist visa was approved by the New York consulate in 4 hours. But based on the many comments that I've received, I believe that I'm the outlier. It's clear that many people have difficulties with Thai visas and visa exemptions. Well, I'd like to outline the top 3 problems that I've seen and some practical solutions. I wouldn't want anyone to miss out on having a wonderful time in Thailand because of bureaucratic issues. And I don't want the Thai people to miss out on getting your much needed tourist dollars or pounds or euros. Now, those of you who've watched my other videos will notice that my voice is a little bit off. I'm still recovering from a case of COVID. It was a very mild case, and I suspect that's because I had the latest booster just before I came to Thailand. Still wasn't fun. The first day was very bad, but I've recovered quickly and don't have any symptoms now, except that my voice is a little bit hoarse. Now, don't even think about traveling to Thailand unless you've had COVID shots and the latest booster. So let's get into the 3 top problems that people are telling me about. First, I hear several times a week from people from Britain and Ireland telling me that my video on how to apply for a Thai tourist visa shows the wrong application, that their application is different from the one shown in my video. Now, it is true that the e-visa application supplied by the London Embassy is different from the one in my video. However, that application is wrong. I've talked to officials in Bangkok and they agree that that application is incorrect. The London Embassy just doesn't want to fix the problem. Now, you can find out all about this problem in my video, A Bug Just for British Citizens in the Thai Tourist Visa Application. Although the title says just British citizens, in fact includes Irish citizens who also apply through the London Embassy. I've put a link to that video in the description. Now, the London Embassy is well aware of this error, and if asked, they'll tell you just to upload your hotel reservation for items 8 and 9. This is a local problem at the London Embassy. I haven't heard about this any other place in the world. I think there are a number of applicants from Great Britain and Ireland who just give up when they see these questions because they're very difficult to answer. It's hard for me to understand why the London Embassy doesn't simply fix their application so that it's the same as every other application that's supplied throughout the world for the Thai tourist visa. But the workaround is clear. Have a look at my video. Just supply your hotel reservation for items 8 and 9. Now, the second problem I'm going to talk about is that people applying for a tourist visa at certain embassies and consulates are waiting well beyond the 20 business days guaranteed in the visa documentation. I just received a comment from Robin who told me that I applied for the visa 2.5 months ago and they still didn't have it ready. And they said it would be another 20 to 30 days. The problem depends entirely on the embassy or consulate. As I said, I got my last visa from the New York consulate in 4 hours. But I know that the LA consulate and the Ottawa embassy are very slow. There's just no reason for this. Thailand needs tourists, and these embassies and consulates are not helping. But the situation is what it is. So what's the solution? Well, I can only provide my recommendation. With the visa exemption now giving you 45 days and extendable by another 30 days when you get to Thailand, that's only 15 days less than what you get with a tourist visa. So save yourself time, money, and effort by just going to Thailand on a visa exemption. If you need more than 75 days, then fly to a neighboring country for about $120 round trip, and then re-enter on another visa exemption. The rules allow you to do this as many times as you want. Or apply for your tourist visa knowing that you might not get it on time and plan to use a visa exemption as your backup plan. It shouldn't be this way, but that's the reality. Now, that's problem 2, that it's taking some embassies and consulates a long time to process visa applications, The solution is either move to a visa exemption or use the visa exemption as a backup in case you don't get your visa on time. Okay, now let's look at problem 3. When you apply for a 60-day, that is a single-entry tourist visa, Thai immigration assumes that you'll be getting a 30-day extension after you get to Thailand. They want to see a return or onward ticket with your application, but the date on that ticket can be within 90 days of your arrival. That is, they assume that you'll be extending your stay by 30 days. Similarly, when you enter on a 45-day visa exemption at the airport on arrival, they again assume that you'll extend by 30 days. So if they look to see if you have an onward or return ticket, they don't always do this, that ticket can be dated for within 75 days of your arrival. That is, they assume that you'll be getting a 30-day extension on your visa exemption. So the problem is not Thai immigration. The problem is that many airlines don't know that Thai immigration assumes the 30-day extension. So when you arrive at the airport, they may ask to see your return or onward ticket. Now, if that ticket is dated from more than 60 in the case of a tourist visa, or 45 days in the case of entering on a visa exemption, they can deny you boarding. A number of people have reported this. Now, I know that Japan Airlines and Air Canada have this policy, and there are likely to be other airlines that will do this. So you're all ready to fly, you're at the airport, and the airline won't let you board. Now, most people in this situation will go online and buy a quick onward ticket to a neighboring country like Malaysia or Cambodia. This will cost you about $60. But it's really frustrating to arrive at the airport, not have much time, and have to quickly buy an onward throwaway ticket. Now, there are a number of ways to avoid this problem with the airline. Now, the first solution is just to check with your airline ahead of time about what their policy is on the date of the return or onward ticket. If the date of your return or onward ticket doesn't meet their policy, then you have time to change that ahead of time. You can change your ticket if that's allowed, or you can buy an inexpensive throwaway ticket for some destination near Thailand that would be within the allowed date. So the first solution is just to check with your airline ahead of time to make sure that you can meet their requirements. The second solution is just to buy a cheap throwaway one-way ticket to a neighboring country, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Siem Reap, Cambodia, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. A ticket like this will cost you $60. You make sure that ticket is within the 60 or 45 days, and you can just throw that ticket away. It's well worth the $60 for the peace of mind of knowing that when you get to the airport, you're not going to have a problem. A third solution is to buy your ticket from a carrier like Delta that throughout COVID has allowed you to change economy class basic tickets without a penalty. Now, you may have to pay a little more if the ticket price increases, but ticket prices have been pretty high, and it's unlikely they're going to increase significantly in the near future. Just when you buy this ticket, make sure that the ticket does qualify for this no change fee policy, and I think this is a good solution. So when you buy the return or onward ticket, you can buy it for within the 60 or 45 days that will guarantee that you'll be able to board. And then when you actually arrive in Thailand and get your visa extension, you can change the flight without a penalty. This works nicely. Just verify with the airline that this ticket does qualify for changes without penalty. Another solution, and this is one that I've done, is to get a multi-entry tourist visa. This visa costs $200, but you don't need to provide a return or onward ticket. And this visa allows you to enter and leave Thailand as many times as you want for 6 months. It doesn't require that you supply an onward or return ticket. Now, if you do get a multi-entry tourist visa, it's still a good idea to check with the airline ahead of time to make sure that they understand that the multi-entry tourist visa doesn't require an onward or return ticket, and that they won't give you a hard time about it when you get to the airport, just to be sure. Now, any of these 4 hacks should get you through without a problem. Thai immigration could easily fix this problem by coordinating with the airlines, just telling the airlines that they should accept return or onward tickets that are within 90 days or 75 days of arrival, which is the policy of immigration in Thailand. But so far, they haven't done this, and it creates a great deal of confusion and frustrations for travelers when they arrive at the airport. So be very conscious of this third problem. But there are definitely solutions. These solutions might be a little inconvenient, but it's better than having that frustration of dealing with this at the airport. So these are the top 3 problems that people have been reporting through comments on my channel. Now, if you've had these or other problems with the tourist visa or the visa exemption, or you've had problems with any of the fixes that I recommend, please comment on this video. Specify your country of origin, and if it's a country with multiple consulates, specify which embassy or consulate you applied. This information will help others, and I'll use this information in future videos. So when I need a cheap throwaway return or onward ticket, I usually find a ticket through kayak.com. I find the cheapest available ticket to a neighboring country. It's been costing me around $60 US to get a ticket like this. But I know that some of you have used online services to get cheap throwaway tickets or returnable tickets that cost less than $60. So if you've used one of these online services, it would be a great help to me and my viewers if you could describe your experience with this service, the website of the service, what it cost you, and how it worked out for you. I think that would be a big help to me and my viewers. So thanks for that. Okay, well, I won't put a full advertisement into this video. Let me just ask you to buy a copy of my novel, The Vientiane Affair. Purchase information can be found in the description of this video. It's a good book. I think you'll enjoy it. So why don't you give it a shot? And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Well, okay, see you next time.